Hello friends, and welcome to another video. As you can see today, I am incredibly zoomed out and I have a mountain of skzoos behind me right now, and I'll explain why. A couple days ago, yesterday, I went onto Instagram and I asked what you wanted to see on this channel. And a bunch of people say K-pop stuff, which I love, I'm obsessed with. I'm glad that that's my brand. And multiple people said photocards, and then just like my most prized like K-pop possessions. And I thought that sounded fun. So today we're gonna have a look into my terrible financial decisions and look at some of my most prized K-pop possessions. I can't do a full photocard tour because I have way too many photocards to do that. So I will just be showing you like, some of my favorite photocards, some of my more prized things, so like signed things, limited things, and then of course my children. Sometimes I'm like, what would be so cool is if I could like, release music again, do really well, make a name for myself. And then one day maybe I could like, I don't know, work with Stray Kids. Maybe I could do a collaboration with them. Maybe one day I could like write a song with 3RACHA, in my delusional brain that thinks that's possible. And then I'm like, I don't. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm gonna go through and introduce you to all of the skzoos because stays all know them, obviously. And all of the normal sized ones, like the original plushies, they all have their original names. They're all just like, Wolf-chan, Leebit, Dweki has a jacket over his face, Generit, Quokka, Bacardi, Pop'em, and Foxy Annie. But the babies have different names, and also some of them have nicknames. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit and cut them a little bit out of frame if they don't fall. I'm just gonna show you them one by one, okay? So I'm gonna peel them off, okay, with the order that they're balanced. So baby Foxy Annie, we named him Baguette because baby bread baguette. This is Dweedium, and this is Dweenie. This is a Schweep doll, so it's one of the like 10 centimeter fan-made plushies by Schweep, the same person who made the giant Leebit, known as Big Bit. We do have a second one. His name is Gigantor. So Dweenie came first, and then we got Dweedium. This is Egg. And Bacardi's nickname is the Duck, or just Duck, which is funny because he's a chicken, but he's not. He is a duck. And then we have, this is Sushi, aka Sushi Magushi, because we have nicknamed Jenny Rat. This is Rat, the Rat, purely because back in COVID, Hyunjin started doing like a radio show where he called himself DJ Rat because there's no ferret emoji. And we thought that was funny. So we named generic Rat. So now he's Ginny Rat or just the Rat. And in New Girl, Nick one time said that Sushi Magushi is a good name for a rat. So this is Sushi Magushi, but we also call him Grogu because he looks like Grogu in this little coat. So Grogu. And then we have, this is Peanut. Okay, Peanut. This is Dr. Gore, which stands for Dr. Grain of Rice. So he's evil, obviously, because Leebit, Pop'em, Dr. Gore, and Toast are obviously the evilest of the group. If you know anything about skzoos, especially if you're on Twitter, I don't know if this lore exists off of Twitter, but all skzoos are criminal masterminds. Even Generit, who has no thoughts in his head, not a single thought behind these eyes, but he'll do anything he's asked because he doesn't know any better. This is Chopper. And then we have like unofficial skzoos in the sense that like we did a midnight drive to Kmart back in New Zealand to get this Quokka, who we've named Quokkinia because he's a senior Quokka, right? And then this, he's tied in a fucking knot right now. This is Mini Mong because he's a puppy, and he's Seungmin, so he's Mini Mong because they call Seungmin Mong because dogs go Mong in Korea. And we have another wolf somewhere whose name is Baza because when I was first getting to know Stray Kids, all I really knew was that there were two Australians, Chan and Felix were Australian. And this thing about Australians is they make names all Azza, like Darren is Dazza, Sharon is Shazza, like that sort of thing. And his name is Bangchan, and I thought it was hilarious to call him Bazza, so that's why there's a wolf called Bazza. And then completely unofficially, I bought this Line Friends frog when I was in Seoul recently, and I've named him Woo because I personally believe, I am a strong believer in the fact that Woo Young from ateez is a frog. He is not a fox, he is a frog. Have you seen his face? That man is a frog, specifically the frog mouth turtle from Yogi Bear. Kat and I had a whole Twitter account dedicated to it where we posted a photo of him every day side by side to the frog mouth turtle. We haven't posted there for a long time, but we called it the Woo Young frog mouth turtle cult. And I am a firm believer in that. So yeah, these are our plushies. We do, when we travel, take all of the full-sized ones with us. They take up an entire bag. Is it practical? No, but I can't leave them behind. We had to leave the babies behind. We call them the children, and the smaller ones are the babies. And we've had to leave the babies behind because we can't take all of them, you know? 8 is enough to take between 2 people. Yeah, so anyway, these are the plushies. All of these are official, by the way. All the skzoos are official skzoos. We got them from the skzoo shop in the drops. A couple of them we've gone through like a second party, like we bought them from someone in the Philippines who like sent them to us. And they do all have official outfits. Like none of them are wearing official outfits right now. This is an official outfit. This is an official outfit. We had all of their chocolate factory outfits that are scattered around the house. Like they were expensive, but they're scattered because Kat likes to make them naked all the time. And then like these are from Etsy. This is like, yeah. Anyway, it's fun dressing them up. And Generic's wearing a granny square dress. So he's nice and comfy. We do also nickname Leebit Lee Butt. And right now he is Lee Boob. So there's that. Yeah, anyway, these are the plushies. This is all the skzoos. These are my children. Yeah, I love them. I love them so much. Their daddy recently put them in the washing machine. That was a fun time. They had a good time in there.
What have you done to my son? He's dead.
And there's that gentle cycle. Anyway, I haven't actually brought anything I want to show you over to the couch, so I'm just gonna every now and then have to stand up and go get something. We'll start with photocards because photocards are fun. I haven't looked through my photocards in a really long time. Again, I'm not gonna be able to show you the full collection because we have a lot of photocards. We haven't been able to collect photocards much recently because we've spent all of our money on, firstly, like living, but all of our extra money has been on traveling and concerts because no concerts have really been here, she says, but I'm going to Asper in a few hours. But like we went to the States for 6 Maniac shows in the US last year, which obviously cost a lot of money. We went to both encore shows in LA in March, April. We went to Seoul for a concert that we didn't actually end up getting tickets to, but we had a good time in Seoul. And then we went to KCON in LA as well. So we have no money. So we haven't been able to buy photocards in a long time. So we were collecting photocards for about 4 months before we had to take a break to go to New Zealand. And then we collected photocards again for a few months. And then we've had to take a break since January. I don't think we've bought photocards since January. So let me show you. Oh my God. I shouldn't have picked these all up at the same time. You're gonna see. Tried it. All right. Photocard binders. Let's go through them. Who we collect is this. This is our newest group that we're collecting, which is CIX, sorry. So this does not have very many photocards in it. It's quite empty. This was our travel binder because we took all of our photocards to New Zealand last year because we were there for a long time. So we did some collecting while we were there. So it's quite empty. It's mainly just ones we pulled from albums with a couple Sunghoons because Sunghoon is the member we'll be collecting pre-order benefits for. So it's pulls and Sunghoon in this binder. This is miscellaneous. So it's like all the pulls that we have from groups that we don't collect for. And we have a lot of albums. I think we have like 260 albums. I'll show you photos of our albums right now. We have our Stray Kids shelf. We have our btob shelf. We have our ateez shelf, the boyz shelf, SIX and TXT shelf, got SF9 with the boyz, BTS shelf, and then we have just a random shelf. And so this is all the just pulls from groups we don't collect. And then we have ateez, the boyz, and SF9 all in here. Most of these are pulls, but we collect Hongjoong from ateez, and then all of our pulls. And then we collect Haknyeon from the boyz, and then all of our pulls. And the reason we collect Haknyeon is because found someone selling just 50 random Hakneon photo cards for £80. And I was like, I'm going to buy 50 random Hakneon photo cards for £80. So now we have a lot of Hakneons. He's not our bias. We don't actually have a bias in the boys. I say we because Kat and I share biases like 95% of the time. But do I have any precious photo cards from here? I will say precious photo card. Our most precious photo card from this binder is, where is he? Chanhee, where are you? Aha! We have this Little Prince photo card. I might buck me. I have too much stuff. Where is my phone? This Chanhee. This is the Little Prince Chanhee, and he is very dear to us, especially Kat, because Kat has a thing for the Little Prince. Like, she loves Little Prince, and she watched this performance of the Whiplash Halloween performance like a bajillion times, and we found out there's a photo card, and so we searched for ages and we bought it. So yeah, that's one of our most precious photo cards. And then we have our btob binder. btob is the second alt group. We have Stray Kids and we have btob as our alt groups. And we collect OT7 album photo cards and then all Minhyuk photo cards. So all of his pre-order benefits, all of his solo album. We collect all of his solo album photo cards no matter who for. But all of his pre-order benefits, we don't collect pre-order benefits for anyone else, although we are very, very close to collecting Chungsub pre-order benefits. I don't know if I would say any of these are like precious. I'm just kind of obsessed with them all. I love all of these photo cards. So like, I'll try to film just flipping through it. We have like all of their childhood photo cards because I love childhood photo cards. I'm obsessed with childhood photo cards. And then we get into just literally 100 Minhyuks at the end here because he's insane and he did so many photo cards for Boom. And also I lied. We do have a precious btob photo card. It is this guy. This Chungsub, whom you can't see. I'll take another video of him over here. This Chungsub. And the reason he is so precious is that he is the reason we started collecting photo cards. We kind of went off. We kind of lost our minds for a minute because we were not in a great place, right? btob had just released their For You Outside album. We weren't really super into btob. We like liked them. We had a huge thing for Minhyuk, but we didn't love them. We didn't know them that well. But we saw this Chungsub photo card and we were like, okay, but I kind of need that photo card. I kind of get it. I kind of need it. We started buying For You albums. I'm not going to disclose to you how many For You albums we have. And we never pulled him. So we got every other photo card. We got duplicates. We got everything. And we never pulled him. But it kind of got us into being like, this is kind of fun. I kind of love having these photo cards. It's kind of cool. So then we decided we were going to collect btob photo cards. By this point, we had gotten into btob. This wasn't like a quick thing. Like after about a month, we had gotten pretty into btob. I remember one night we were sitting down and we were watching Beatcom and we looked at each other and we were like, they're a new alt group, aren't they? And that was history, you know? So we started collecting btob photo cards and we were like, we'll never collect for anyone else. We cannot look at Stray Kids templates because they have so many photo cards. It'll be so hard. We can't collect for Stray Kids. These are our Stray Kids binders. And we need a fourth one. Oh God. So we have pre-ordinary album photo cards, ordinary onwards photo cards. We collect OT8 album photo cards. So every single photo card of the 8 of them for every single album. And then we collect Hyunjin pre-order benefits and just all Hyunjin photo cards, which is very difficult. As well as Chungmin poking his cheek. We collect all photo cards of Chungmin poking his cheek because it's very important. And then we collect some OT8 pre-order benefit sets and then some special sets and stuff. Like we buy like the fan kits and season's greetings and all that sort of stuff. And that's all in this binder, which we need a new one because it is full. I do have some favorite sets though, and some favorite photo cards. So like all the Chungmin Pokey Cheek photo cards, God tier. Favorite set is The View, right? They are like the really nice solid card PVC things so I could put them in water. It's great. I love them. But favorite photo cards, ones that we would fucking kill for, is Swordhyun. This in life sub K pre-order benefit. He is the love of my life. He is so beautiful. This is one of the first photos of Hyunjin I ever saved to my phone. One of the first photos of Stray Kids I ever saved to my phone. Like, he is beautiful. He's the love of my life. We had to buy him in a set of other photo cards. We did a group order. So with him, we got like every Hyunjin album photo card and then a bunch of other pre-order benefits, and we got him in it as well, and it was fantastic, and I love him. And he is, now people sell him for like £400, which is ridiculous. We got him for 30. And then equally most prized photo card that took us months to find is, where is he? Him. He is so cute and so beautiful, and he just like summarizes Hyunjin so well. Like, he's beautiful and he's cute, just like Hyunjin, and it's just fantastic. It's such a good photo card. I'm obsessed with it. I'm in love with it. It also sells for hundreds, but we got him for I think 25. And then one that I wouldn't say is like a prized possession, but one that is really sought after, like the most expensive Stray Kids photo card you'll find, is Red Lights Hyunjin. He sells for $1 million. That's an exaggeration. Like, he goes for like, I've seen him sell for like £600. Again, we only got him for 25, and I don't know why people pay so much. But yeah, those are probably the most precious Stray Kids ones. Oh, and actually, I take that back. We have this page of special Hyunjin photo cards, where none of them are real signed, but there's print signed polaroids, and they're really hard to find, and I'm really proud of us for finding them. So those are precious photo cards. Now on to other precious things that I shall go and collect. Hold on one second. Okay, precious items incoming. So we kind of went off the rails at some point at the start of the year, and we have 4 signed btob albums. We have a signed Beep Beep album. We have a signed Hotter Zone with a cute little note on it that I can't remember what it translates to. It's slightly rubbing off. These none of them were like directly for us. So like, we have one that says To Abigail. This was the first signed album. But this is a signed Brother Act album. And then we have a signed For You Outside album, which is signed on the inside. So it got pages. It says To Raquel, not our names, but you know, it's very nice. Signed album. There's also a signed In Life album. It's a signed In Life album. This is the first signed album we got. I would say these to me are like precious in terms of being rare. Like the Skiz 2020 and Skiz Top cassette tapes. These were so hard to find. They were so hard to find. But we found them. We got them because we collect all of their albums, so they were included. We are behind on some Japanese albums right now, but there's also the Skiz original light stick, which is hard to see because it's clear, but we managed to find this, so I would say that's kind of a rare item as well. I've got piles next to me. We have a signed Hyunjin Ordinary postcard, which these came with albums from the Skiz shop. However, weren't able to order any of those. They went really fast and they were US only. So someone was selling their signed Hyunjin, which was great because they were selling it at a reasonable price, which a lot of people do not do. So I'm very happy about that. And then we have these. Someone sold their signed stuff from an ateez fan sign for some reason. So this says To My Hope, and it's signed by Hongjung. And also he wrote this. They wrote, When I want to give up, what should I think of or remember? A word. And Hongjung wrote Never Give Up. So we have his handwriting saying Never Give Up, which I am very tempted to get as a tattoo. I think it would be really funny if I got a tattoo that says give up with like Eunkwang, because
I'm so sad. Why? Why sad? Why? Why? Give up.
If you know that meme, you'll know it. And I love Eunkwang with my entire heart. And then on the other side, have Never Give Up in Hongjung's handwriting, because I think that's funny, but whatever. And then there's also, we have a signed Wooyoung one as well, which is great. They are our 2 biases in ateez, Hongjung and Wooyoung. So that's cool to have. Sentimental value wise, I have my lanyard for sound check for our Seattle Maniac show, for one of our Seattle Maniac shows, and I hold her dearly. I love her. She holds good memories, obviously. And then one of the coolest things we have, if not the coolest thing we have in our collection, is Hyunsik's Rendezvous vinyl. And these are all very limited and hand numbered. So we have number 315, it says up in the top corner. And it's also, of course, signed. So I can't tell if you see it. And I can't believe we were able to get our hands on this. Like, I'm still in shock about it. Like, it's so fucking cool. I'm so happy we were able to get this. I love it. It's one of my favorite things that we own. The only other thing more precious than this, and I'm gonna have to blur this out, is Kat put a blur, but we have a original OT7 btob Polaroid from an Mnet meet and greet. And I am so stoked that we got this. The reason we have to blur it is because this photo has never been posted online. So the only people who have ever seen this photo are me, Kat, them, if they even looked at it, and the person who owned it before us. So that's it. Those are the only people who have ever seen this photo. And so I'm going to keep it that way. And if you want to see it, you're going to have to come fucking pry it out of my hands, which you're never going to do. So I would say those are definitely my most prized K-pop possessions. We do have a fuckload of albums. We have all of the btob albums, including solo albums, some of which were harder to find than others. We have all of the Stray Kids albums, multiple copies of all of them. All ateez albums. We're working on our 6th collection. Almost all the boyz albums in every version as well. And then yeah, so we've got a ton of albums and a ton of cool stuff. I have concert merch for the concerts I've been to. For light sticks, we have light sticks for Stray Kids, ateez, SF9, the boyz, BTS, Twice, btob, and 6. So those are all the light sticks that we have. I can't be bothered getting them all right now. They're kind of in their own places on the wall, and I don't have any room left on my couch for them. But if you want to see more in depth on any of this stuff, if there's a particular binder you want to look at, if there's a particular album collection you want to look at, anything like that, or if you have any questions or anything, do let me know, because I'd be happy to answer. I would be happy to make a video talking specifically about a binder or an era or anything like that. Like, if you have any questions about specific photocards, like if you want to do a photocard Q&A, you know, like, what was my first photocard? What was my favorite photocard? Blah, blah, blah. If you want to do that, let me know. Maybe I'll do a video like that. This channel exists just for me to do what I want to do. I forgot a photocard binder. I knew I was forgetting one. Hold on. I knew I was forgetting it, but I didn't know where it was, so I was just pretending that we didn't have it, but I am looking at it right now, so give me a sec. It is our BTS and Twice binder. Yay! That's all. I just needed to show you and tell you that we had it, because everything else was in here. Anyway, if you want to do a specific video about any of this, let me know. Just anything K-pop, really. Let me know. I obviously love a lot of groups. I know a lot about a lot of it. This channel is here just to do whatever I want. It's kind of here for fun. As I've said a few times, you know, sometimes it's really hard to do the content that I do. It can be really emotionally exhausting and emotionally taxing. And sometimes I just feel kind of stuck, you know? And I really want to bring joy back into doing this, because I love doing this. I love making YouTube videos. It's something I've always loved. It's something I've always wanted to do. And I just want to have more fun. I want to do more things that I love doing and enjoy doing. And I do love talking about the stuff that I talk about, you know, I'm passionate about it. Sometimes it's nice to have a change of pace and talk about passions and fun things, you know? So that's what this is for. So sometimes I'm going to do K-pop videos. Sometimes I'm going to do other silly videos. But today was a K-pop day. A lot of you asked for it, so I hope that you did enjoy it. Included in my collection outside of this, we have a bunch of magazines. You know, I have like photo books and like fan kits and stuff. This is where most of my money goes, recreational money. It goes into traveling, concerts, and this. So we have a lot. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite item of my collection. Let me know what you have, some stuff that you want, anything you want to hear me talk about next time. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed. There's probably more stuff, got a lot But this, I think, will do it for now. Thank you for coming. And I will see you next week. Whatever I come up with next week. Whatever I feel like filming when I sit down next week. I will see you then. All right. Have a good day. Bye.